next group who will be entertaining us tonight will be the Klukwan Indian Dancers, led by my sister-in-law, Ruth Casco. They are a well-trained group, and they're anxious to please you. Ruth, are you ready? This is Ruth Casco, ladies and gentlemen.
We bring you warm greetings from the Chilkat Valley. We haven't participated for many years in your celebration. This is kind of on a spur of the moment with our children. Please welcome Klukwan Dancers. My group to save time and try to remember which tribe they belong to. Trained to be our song leader is my grandson, DJ Morris. His Indian name is Pasodaach. The next one is Ella Hotch. Her parents are William and Roseanne Hotch. Ella is a raven. Step up, Christopher. Next one is Christopher Hotch. He's an eagle. His grandparents are Joe and Evelyn Hotch. Standing up front is Andrew Hotch, raven. Next to him is Johnny Willard, raven. Behind him is my granddaughter, Denise Morris. Her Indian name is Heatley. Next to her is Jolene Hotch, Eagle. I think you know the rest. This children has come a long ways, and they're the ones that led us to this stage. We started their practicing April 11th. And as the day for the celebration grew closer, the only thing I promised to do was to bring this group down so they can observe the programs that's been going on. And before I knew it, we're here as a dance group. And we are enjoying it. I know from today on, probably in the next 2 years, we'll have a bigger and a better organized group. We are fortunate tonight to have one of our elders from Klukwan who arrived here in time to be with us. Please welcome George Dalton.
My mother, Agnes, my wife, and I flew to Juneau today to see him and talk to him, bring his spirits up a little bit. His spirits were high. He wanted to come up here and see what was going on. Him and his wife are both here. Jesse is sitting over here next to my mother. Let's have it for Jesse. Grandpa George reminds me of the Chief Dan George and Little Big Man. Seemed like every day he laid down, he says, today's a good day to die. George almost passed away last Thursday. He almost passed away last Wednesday. Today his spirits are high and he wanted to be here with his people. One more time. I'm going to give you to George right now. He has some words to say.
Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
Sisters and brothers, just American, I make it here. All the Christian, we all knew we all Christian. So a wish for me, this movement, to show your grandfather while ago had something about the Kahina. Now I wish I knew the whole thing. My head is not right. So I just get up, my sister and Jeff come down. This movement is honor. We can make it. You got to make it loud as you can make it, the song. Agnes, I want to come over here.
Agnes Bellinger, please come up.
All right. Now you're going to need the songs out. Klukwan show. I just make it here just a few minutes ago. I do sa, Google, Kakrinikawa, Yashi, got one of that. That was that. Did you hear? Did you want to say?
Took ook de hiniksa.
Hier. Het zag. Ja, het had gezegd. Als je kon, kan je toen niet. Ja, ook. Wist je tante. Wist je die dag. Ja. Je dit in. Als je kon. Had dit. Had taat. Die tatke. Ja, ik had gezegd. Tag. Die tatke, ja, die tatke niet. Ja, dat dacht ik. Als je zegt, ja, het komt dat ze. Ja, het is ook. Ja, het daar is een. De kind was een zeker, ik was zeker. Ach, goed. Kijk, het zie ik wel. Kinderen zie ik wel. Ik ga ook daar. Goed, ik zag, ik had echt gehad. Had ik ook dat toen
We're going to sing this song for George because every time we think he's getting ready to leave us, he comes back again. This song was composed in the Klukwan area by Annie Hodge's family. It's called Tuk Uchtahini. We've been practicing this song for him. We were supposed to sing it at a potlatch for him, but now we're going to do it now since he came over from Juneau.
I
Kakwantan Kanhisati, Kitani, Yakao, Neaya, Yakhana Yak, Teta Hoteta Hotak, Shakalakinak, Tatahi Hotin, Yai Tatsiyu Hotankana, Chukohtahi Nisa, Yestanak Shire City, Yuga. Tatjeren die toendacht, die kinacht, dat kwam schakte, als ik uit zich niet zei, wat dan. Ach, toch was ik goed. Toen was ik goed, en toen ze naar kanig, kocht zat hier. Naar kanig, toen was ik goed.
George is asking for Nakani, whoever is married into the Kakwantan family at this time. And the first words he said was, whoever is born or the grandson or the granddaughter of Kakwantan, please stand up and show your respect to who you are. Gonna cheese.
Ik kon het steeds schanken. Ja, dat. Ja, goed, dat is ook nog tegen. Goed, dat is ook nog tegen. Ah, ja. Ja, dat. Krijg ik wat heen. Dat is ook goed daarheen. De eerste dag zei ik, zat 10 jaar. Aí gaat het de kakens kijken. Ja, dat is gewoon gezegd. Hij staat ook op de tanken. Hij is terug te is. Hij ging daar gewoon ergens niet gaat. Kakwan aan dat schal gezet. Koek. Ja, dat goed is ook nog dan. Het is naar kanen goed. Ja, dat schenken, ja. Ja, dan gaat het wel goed. Dat kan schakelen goed, ja, shit. Ja, ik raak.
I would like to explain just a little of what George Dalton's feelings are about the song that he just requested for his people to sing, the Kagwantan. He said he cannot believe that he is here again. It's a song, I cannot believe I'm here again to see my grandfather's mountain. I never thought I would make it, and here I am. And this is very appropriate for him at this time. Like they mentioned that he had almost passed on. And we feel very fortunate to have an elder as old as George here who has known the culture from year to year. And he is saying Gunachish, and again he said, whoever is Kagwantan Dachran, to honor and stand up and respect who you are. At this time, George Dalton.
Excuse me, please. I'm hard on hearing and I don't even know what my grandpa is talking about. So I told these girls just to go on with what he wants to be done. Hoede aaier siis koja, takatahti tasua, kikahti kohas. Ajoya yudat khosatini, achtu kauti kuyahati. Tudui achtikatiek, ya yudat sutuyat achtikana achtisko. Ajoya yudat achtuisiku, ya krasukuti, sutuyat achwaskini. Ajoya yudat Taatee khatne uwan, taatee khatne utakaya kuchtacht, ataya hesuk kechta tam khatas ukhwatech, aye kakhwanik, kunachis khedizake.
She has just said to pardon her because she cannot hear very well and she can't hear what George is saying, so she has turned it over to Agnes Bellinger and myself to explain this. And at this time, as the second verse goes, that his word comes through each time. So here he is. He would like to donate $200 that the Nakani is holding out, and whoever would like to donate is willing to can go ahead right now.
Jai Tatya Yaktana, Adegohta Aya, Adusa, Gutakata Kawati, Ya Nakan Yanskoya, Ahoko Gohtau, Takwan Kate, De Shukate, the Halakade, Akade, Itageris, Geis Hag, Yahotanke, 93 years Yakatako Hot, Achaguni Red Hosiach, Takokade, Telestaya, Garter, the good Hoti. Yeah, tell me what you need. How great is it to keep God on it? The one fire and I could do it. I joined that I'll have to car. It says Goya. Dark, yeah.
10 minutes yes.
The cow, the cow. The cabinet, the half hour still daughter. You have Kayaka. At the goes out of the wood. Do so good a cockake. A yaka at the arm. Yeah, the call it. Take what a good. Take what a team, a cock. How can the make taco say? The cocktail to tuna cow tester. That cat cocktail. After a gate of Lecha, who makes what a tail cock to. And Kaka kreeg dus veel wat. Kreeg het dus een keer dag. Dag, hij staat dus weer. Kreeg het dus een keer dag kaak. Als hij net naar gekocht en ze kwam. Ja, hier kan gewoon niks. Natuurlijk, geen zaken.
In the olden days, they never had a time clock. They measured the time from village to village to take and travel by how many tides it takes. The people of the old days don't have track of the time. We understand that we're running a little over time on our time up here on the stage, but we're honoring our elders. Our elders are the most important thing we have other than our children now. We need to listen to our elders. They're not going to be here. This is how our culture is passed down. We can't cut them off and tell them, no, don't, you got to stop now. You can't do this. This is our way. Let them have their say. Let the children hear what they have to say. Goodness, sheesh.
I'd like to introduce the rest of my dancers while you're collecting money up here. No. Up front here, as you know, he's made a couple appearances already. Jackie Strong, Eagle. Starting in the back row, we have Kimberly Strong. We have our project coordinator for our culture center, Dietra Merciel, also wearing a blanket she had made in one of our programs that we did this winter. Next one is Joseph Hodge. He's the son of Victor and Annie Hodge. Next to him is his nephew, Elmer Hodge. Next one is Catherine Hodge, Eagle. Next one is Margaret Stevens,
Thunderbird Klukwan. Next to her is Dolly Phillips, Thunderbird. Next one's Elsie Spun. The Potches, the Warrens, the Willards, the Katzicks are all represented up here, and the Strongs. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Ruth Casco. I'm of the Raven tribe. My Indian name is Kadai Chaslat. My parents were Margaret and Dan Katzik. I'm sure wherever our ancestors are, they're up there smiling at us tonight. Our next speaker will be Joseph Hodge.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to dedicate in memory of Sarah Bowman and Tom Jimmy the performances that it's being done tonight. Brothers and sisters, we are pleased to be among you with the children of our community. We hear on the local radio here in Juneau where they say lots of music and less talk. We'll reverse that. We'll say lots of talk and less music. I would first like to thank those responsible for making our participation possible by teaching the youngsters the songs and dances. Ruth Casco, Deetra Marcille, Margaret Thomas, Dixie and Pete Johnson. We wish to comment on the celebration's importance. Each regalia, present and absent, is the symbol of the integrity of our separate clans that make up each of our communities, and under which our tribes exercise its internal sovereign authority amongst ourselves and others. It is with great honor we recognize each community represented here and its internal sovereign attributes as you expose your symbols of integrity before us and others with such dignity. Our culture and traditions will continue its course because of the determination to pass on our ancestral inherent heritage onto our children and grandchildren. We would like to quote the late Charlie Joseph of Sitka when he said, "Our culture and tradition is like oil, edible oil that is. When large amount of water is poured over it, the oil always floats to the top, meaning with all the overflow of non-natives and their laws, something happens. And as small and uneducated as we are, we always seem to float to the top because we know and understand our culture and tradition." These are such great words of wisdom and encouragement to uphold our integrity as Tlingit Nation, tribe, and clans members. I would like to say a little bit about my shirt. My shirt was given to me by Tom Jimmy. Kaj Kudaka was his name. Tom Jimmy said to me, "Our way of life will never die, just because you hear that I died." Tom Jimmy Takadi Wanji Siku Jesu keten shatine yakudasak jidawa. Tulkitsini yukatank tinok jidawa. Hakaste tasakana khadnanane qiyakne chekha qasti hakaste yawa tulkitsini yukatank jidawa te. Another words of wisdom and encouragement. Sealaska Klukwan Heritage Foundation, Tlingit and Haida Nation, Tsimshian Nations, everyone in attendance, we thank you all for making us a part of this great celebration. And may God continue to bless our future and that our blessings be passed on to our children. Thank you again from all of us in Klukwan. We have one thing that we'd like to do before we end our dancing here. We have one person here that has done a lot for the village and that has not really been thanked for it. We have a resolution here. If Anna Katsik would come forward, please. This is a resolution from Chilkat Indian Village, Resolution 019-1990. The title is Appreciation of Services to Chilkat Indian Village Tribe. Whereas Anna Katsik assisted non-English-speaking tribal members of the village, and whereas Anna Katsik interpreted both the English and Tlingit languages by translation, and whereas because of her assistance to the tribe, our elders' knowledge, wisdom, culture, and traditions is being preserved, and whereas the account of Anna Katsik's dedication to interpret at the AD and NS meetings and other village meetings are obvious by the activities and continued existence. Now therefore be resolved that the Chilkat Indian Village IRA Council, on behalf of the tribe, express our appreciation to Anna Katsik for her many kind services by this resolution adopted this 21st day of May, 1990, and signed by the President and Secretary.
They took me by surprise. Gonna cheese na ade awa khatudushai and yanaki ka'anachzo hashagun kodziti qanachtedi awa akhan a kotsodo a yeudo asa hatletsu shursati adeya yayi dat akhjitas awati ya akhkaniyan khatsuya akh lish kohas akhlish kohaso kagwantan ye khatyosakha akhla Astuya kona yakaine kagwantan. Du showa kagwantan yadde khositi. Anakhawe ushia ayaduwane yehayo dojayai datlakhwasa gonalchi shek ayakakhatsuyak yakchitas awati at waya kadu nesaya case awati. I really appreciate and I feel very honored by the Chilkat Valley. And that's where I'm from, and I was married to the Qanahtedi, the Klukwan Raven, for years. My husband passed on in 75, and I'm just so thankful that Klukwan is being heard at this time. This is just the very beginning. They're just making trail again, so I am very thankful that they are on their grandfather's trail like the rest of the other dancers. They are participating tonight. Buenas noches.
Before we go any further, I'd like to take this time to have Dixie Johnson come and take a bow. She has worked so hard with us, even though she was working with her own group in Haines. She has done a wonderful job, and as I sat here through the couple days, listening to how many groups she has helped to get here, Klukwan really gives you a thank you. We would also like to thank Klukwan Heritage Foundation for getting us here to participate. I forgot one more thing. We would like to make a donation to the Sealaska Foundation for the wonderful events they put on to get us all together. Dancers, bring your money up.